Okay, now in our previous lecture we have created our slugs and we have added them to our markdown remark nodes over here. Now in this lecture we're going to prepare things a little bit to create our pages for our articles and see what information we're getting when we query those slugs over here. Now what we would want to do here is to use the create pages API from the Gatsby nodes. So here let's type exports create pages, that's going to be equal to an arrow function, and that arrow function is going to receive an object from GraphQL. Now one thing to note here is that you do not need to import GraphQL on top of your Gatsby node.js file. Now, if you get auto imports, please delete that as you're going to get an error. So let's type GraphQL, and as you can see in an auto import, I get generated this from Gatsby here. So let's delete it. So we would want GraphQL and we would want actions here. Now, what we would want to do here is run the GraphQL query and iterate through that query and print the results in our console. So in order to do that, let's type return GraphQL, and here we would want to use brackets, and inside those brackets let's create our query and paste it. Just copy it from your GraphQL that's in the browser and you have tested it that it's running correctly. Now after that you would want to chain then, and inside this then we're going to get a result and we would want to console log this result. However, we're going to JSON stringify this as we're going to get it as JSON. So in order to print it correctly we would want to use JSON stringify. So let's print the result, and first stop your server and run it again. Type Gatsby develop and let's wait and see what we're going to get. Now here, as you can see, we have our data, the all markdown remark, nodes, fields, and our slugs over here. Basically we'll get that. So we would want to iterate our nodes, and for each and every node we would want to create a page. Now this is it for this lecture. In the next lecture we're going to create a layout for our blog posts and we're going to resolve it. So this is it. See you in the next one.